Hello, we're back with some more WWE Slam Attax. This time it's the 2008 series Rumble. So we got a lot of the older superstars. As we can see, we've got Rey Mysterio, bear with us while the camera adjusts, Bad News Barrett, and Jack Swagger. So we got a good deal on these on eBay. There should be 100 packs with 5 cards in each pack, giving us a total of 500 cards. I believe there are 223 base cards to the series, so hopefully we should get at least maybe 200 that we need. So here we can see all the packs laid out. I've counted out 100, and I also ended up finding 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 additional packs. So there should be 108 packs to open unless I've miscounted, which is entirely possible when there's so many packs. And a lot of them seem to just stick together. Start by having a quick look at the drop rates of the cards. As you can see, there's obviously 215 Slam Attax cards. And the drop rates are being the foil cards, 1 in 2. And the championship cards are 1 in 5. That's the rainbow foil ones. So let's get to opening the packs. On to pack number 1. So let's try and find a good way to open them. There we go. We'll go like that. And, well, by the end of 100 packs, I should have a better idea of how to open them. So starting with Connor O'Brien, which I believe is Connor from the Ascension. So a lot of old NXT guys here. And we have got Gail Kim. I believe she went straight to Impact round about then. And, oh, we got match types. So we got Lumberjack match featuring the Big Show. Ted DiBiase, and I see a shiny card at the back, which is nice. Which is Rey Mysterio with the signature move of the 619. So that is our first pack, done and dusted. So on to pack number 2, not that I'm going to keep counting them out. But we should be able to keep track by having about 20 cards, 20 packs to a pile, should I say. So on to pack number 2. And we have, oh, what's this, play now? That seems to be some sort of guide. Didn't have that on the last one, but we have what I believe is a Legends card. It is Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff. And his name is John Cena, Justin Gabriel and Heath Slater, the $1 Million Man Ted DiBiase, and we got another signature move of Kofi Kingston with the Boom Drop. So that's back when he had his Jamaican accent, I believe. So let's keep them tidy. Pack number 3, like I said, it's easy to count the first few packs. It's like, oh yeah, pack number 1, 2, 3. Shame it's not easy to open them, but there we go. Seems to be better off splitting them at the back. So like the 10th edition ones, they also got the stars on the back, so you can see where that's come from. And we have the table, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, Mr. Perfect Kurt Hennig, Shawn Michaels, and oh, another nice shiny one. Oh, we have a very young Brie Bella there, the future Mrs. Danielson. So let's take a quick look at the stats of what we got. A lot more than the 10th edition, because we have things like, let's see if we can get them in focus. We've got the defense and the attack. There's also 2 other sides, so we've got a reverse and block on the defense, and ground and aerial on the attack. So I'm sure in the instructions we had just now, it'll tell us how to play. Where I've put the instructions, I don't know, but I'm sure we'll come across another pack. So let's pop them in there. It's quite nice. Nice card. That's the champion one, so I believe that's 1 in 2. So pack number 4, number 4, number 4. And let's see how we go there. Oh, that's a 5-star one at the back, so that tells us it's probably going to be something quite cool. So we got Sergeant Slaughter, Ravishing Rick Rude, the Animal Batista, the Bella Twins. Really weird to see him in camo there, but sure, why not? And we have, oh, this is quite nice, SmackDown's Undertaker with a Tombstone Pile Driver. So let's keep it interesting. Let's make some predictions in the comments as to which pack is going to have our first double in it. I go in pack number 12. So we'll all try and keep count of the packs and see which pack has the double in. I'm sure when I'm editing the video, I will try and keep track of that and let you know which pack it is. So we'll try and flash that up on the screen. If I don't, well, it's tough. So let's go on to this one. And we got the steel chair. So we got weapons as with the other ones. And oh, we got an I Quit match. I believe that's Orton. Ooh, the Elimination Chamber, which is obviously the older styled one. And we got Cowboy Bob Orton. And oh, we got a regular Big Show who featured on the box. So, it's no doubles so far, but that's to be expected. No shiny card. I'm not quite sure what the Champion Rainbow foil cards are. Not sure if that Nikki Bella one was one, or just a regular Champion foil. I'm sure somebody in the comments will soon tell me, but I will have a look online after we've opened them all. So we got pay-per-view cards, which is quite nice. We got Vengeance. And we got Natalia. Ooh, Voodoo Master Papa Shango. And Jack Swagger. And we got Santino Marella. Something about his comedy always got to me. He's just got great timing and really hits me on a level that's hard to explain. So, quite enjoy Santino. And I've already lost track of what number pack it is. And, there's the how to play. So I'm going to put that to the side to actually know how to play. And we've got a fire extinguisher. We got Hell in a Cell. Oh, it's terrible, terrible, terrible. And we got, Primo. Wow, they've been with the company quite a while. I think that's when he was teaming with Carlito. So, maybe Epico came in a bit later. And we got Beth Phoenix. And Holla Holla. It's Theodore Long. So, SmackDown General Manager. So, I'm not sure if this was maybe the second set after the first set of Slam Attax. So, as we've seen some of the flashbacks cards, this is how they've evolved, perhaps. And, that is our first double steel chair. I think we're anywhere near 12 packs. But there you go. So, I'm going to put that one there. But as always, I'm going to lose track of the doubles and just start guessing. So, another pay-per-view, Over the Limit. I don't think we've seen that one for a while. We got the British Bulldog, Davey Boy Smith. And we got some Darren Young, who's recently been released. And it's a shiny one. And it is The Miz. Oh, wow. 100 defense. It's Club 100. That is very, very nice. So, as a fan of The Miz, I'm quite happy about that one. Especially seeing him with all stats in the 100. So, very, very nice. So, I'm just wondering who else will be in Club 100. I'm imagining John Cena. Maybe a bit of Randy Orton, as is the time for them. I'd imagine Sheamus will be rated quite highly as well. So, there's another how to play. And we already got Fire Extinguisher to give us Eve, Capital Punishment, I haven't seen that one for a while, Ricardo Rodriguez, see I can roll my R's if I have to, Zack Ryder and Primo. Well, never knew they teamed. You learn something new here, if you don't know it already. And let's see who we've got. Speaking of Ricardo Rodriguez, me now have Alberto Del Rio. I can't roll him like you can. There's a separate Nikki Bella. We got the Iron Sheik. British Bulldog. We've already got one of those. And Todd Grisham. So, not exactly the most exciting, but the announcers never really are. See what I mean about the packs getting stuck together? Got two stuck there. Try not to bend the card. Just a little bit of packaging there. Next up we have the Uso brothers in this case. Evan Bourne. Alex Riley. I was quite enjoying his recent, well, I say recent, a few years ago, his work in NXT. It was actually pretty interesting. And then he just went. And the Real American Jack Swagger. And we got R-Truth with the lie detector. So, getting a few of the signature move cards, which is pretty cool. Like I said, still not a clue what the rainbow rares are, but I'm sure once I've done this, we'll have a look online and be like, we got 1 or 2, or we got 0. So, there's an NXT card at the back, another how to play. Oh joy, it's Hornswoggle. Oh joy, oh joy, oh joy. So, let's pop them there. And we got WrestleMania 27. So, that's all pretty cool. We got a Real Man, William Regal. Steel cage match. Why not just show a submission hold for a steel cage match? Don't have anybody climbing the cage. And another Darren Young. So, back when he was down in NXT. So, onwards and upwards. This one's going to give us Vladimir Kozlov with Santino. Vaguely remember those guys teaming together. And we got, the future Curtis Axel, Mike McGillicuddy. Not exactly the most not exactly the greatest name there. And we got SummerSlam, so you can see the logos keeps changing, but the pay-per-view name doesn't. So there's Christian and the Big Show. So not doing too bad. Making a mess as usual though. Another how to play. So this one gives us another Hornswoggle. Goodbye Hornswoggle. Ranjin Singh. Greg the Hammer Valentine. He doesn't call him the Hammer, but he is. Holla at your boy. And was Mark Henry, the world's strongest man. So that's a nice champion card from SmackDown. So I've had a few packs stuck together. Let's get these ones going. And it's going to give us the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, baby. Because everybody got to do an impression of Dusty, and I can't blame them. And we got the Rated R Superstar Edge. Ooh, Junkyard Dog. R-Truth. Back when he was perhaps relevant, some might say. And Daniel Bryan with the LeBell Lock. So that's looking quite cool. Like that, he's rated 73 with the defense and 57 with the attack. So it's pretty cool, those signature moves. Quite like those. I'd like to see something like that come back. And this one is going to give us... Let's pop down there. Oh, Kurt Hawkins. Fair enough. Oh, and we got them, who is now the modern day Maharaja, Jinder Mahal. So looking a little bit different there, you might say. Oh, we got another Papa Shango. Oh, we got Earthquake. And Sin Cara with the Moonsault Side Slam. So again, like I said, I'm really liking these signature cards. They look really cool, you know, you get to see the stars in action. And yeah, just something I'd like to see brought back maybe in a future series. We had a lot of the superstars, and you know, old and new, and the oh my god moments were, they were okay, but I'd kind of like to see them replaced by something like signature moves. And there we go. Right, we got Justin Roberts, Justin Gabriel, let's put that one in. Tamina, so Tamina's been with him a while. Sin Cara, and John Cena with the Attitude Adjustment. So obviously rather powerful attack there at 93, but with only 83 defense. And this one's being quite problematic to open, as some of them are. And let's see what we got on this one. We got another fire extinguisher, so I believe that's our first triple. And we got Eve, already got Eve. Capital Punishment, Carter Rodriguez, and Sheamus. So nearly a whole pack of doubles there. So this is going to be pack number 19, just because I separated them out into piles of 20, and we got one left after this in that pile. So let's get on with this one. Oh, how to play. And we got a guitar, which will be used by Elias nowadays. Oh, that's gone in the wrong pile, but we've got Santino and Vladimir Kozlov, Bobby the Brain Heenan, Heath Slater, and HBK Shawn Michaels. So pack number 20. Make it a hash of this. There we go. Oh, Ezekiel Jackson, if anybody remembers him. Orton with the I Quit match. Iron Sheik. And the announcers table. Oh, sorry, tell a lie. We got one behind to give us Champion Christian. So 80 defense and 73 attack there. And this gives us pack 21. Not sure why we said it so weird, but so be it. And how to play, that can go there. Hornswoggle. Oh, we got bad news about. Just Wade at the moment. I'm not sure if they put any other nicknames on these. Iron Sheik. We got Announcers Table, which I'm pretty sure we haven't long had. And Eve with the Moonsault. So, like I said, the signature move cards are really cool. I'm not quite sure the pull rate on the signature move cards. It might just be, let's see what we had. Oh, half we look there. Yeah, foil cards are 1 in 2, so maybe they're the foil cards, and maybe these champion ones we're getting are the actual rainbow foils. So, like I said, I'm sure I'll dig that up sooner or later and work it out. So we got Josh Matthews. I think we need Josh. Jerry the King Lawler. Night of Champions, which I sometimes end up confusing for Clash, but I'm sure many others do. And we've got those two. So we did watch Survivor Series, really enjoyed it, pretty strong show overall. And it didn't feature Kane, but it does feature Kane here. And Cowboy Bob Orton, can't remember if we had any table spots. Definitely did have AJ, and oh, we got a lovely, lovely, lovely John Morrison foil. So I quite like that. That's after he was going by Johnny Nitro, but before he left the company to be Mondo. But yeah, SummerSlam, really good overall. No, so that's a few decisions that went a bit weird, especially with the whole men's elimination match. That was certainly something with a Triple H there, doing what he does. You know, I'm a Triple H fan, but maybe we don't need to see him quite as much up in everybody's grill. So who have we got here? Lucky Cannon. Honestly, I have no idea who that is. Now we've got another Bobby, Junkyard Dog. We've got one of the Usos, which is Jay. And, oh, we literally just pulled that John Morrison card. But that's still cool to find. But yeah, we had good, strong opening matches. With New Day versus The Shield, that was pretty cool. That was very good matches. Most of the matches were very, very good and really enjoyable. And, oh my, a very young Alicia Fox there. We got Natalia. Ladder, which wasn't used. Brie Bella, honestly not sure. The Bellas blur into one. And I know we got R-Truth. So we're gonna go for a few more packs, maybe not naming anything much, as I try to actually get in a rhythm of talking about Survivor Series. It's not quite as fresh as I'd like in my mind at the moment, but like I said, we did watch it. Women's match for the, well, two women's champions, Charlotte and Alexa Bliss. Quite enjoyed that one. That one was pretty good. Yeah, and besides the questionable elimination in the women's Survivor Series match of Alicia Fox, that was again pretty good. A little bit upset of seeing Becky go out first, but them's the breaks. What can you do? I mean, at least she got to captain a team. It didn't really matter much, but hooray for her captain in it. We got another one of the Usos. Can't remember which one we just had, so let's put them there. Ooh, and we got Terry Funk. Steel cage match. Coco Beware. Well, I can't say I was expecting that. And we know where it's come from. It's the RKO from Randy Orton. A little bit surprised in seeing Baron Corbin pick up the win over Miz, but it seems that it had been very one-sided with Miz getting in the best shots. Didn't surprise me much, and if you saw the prediction video I did say I was finding it very hard to call based on that. And like I said, I just went just edged it over to the Miz. But unfortunately for me, Baron Corbin won, but that's okay. And we got, oh, Byron Saxton, back when he was actually active wrestler in NXT. Rosa Mendes, and, oh, Falls Count Anywhere match. And we got a Viper Randy Orton. So, pretty high attack, 96 and 88 defense. So that's cool. Not quite as high as I thought it was going to be. And the tag match between the Usos and The Bar. Really, very good. To the surprise of nobody. So, like I said, all the matches were very... Who is Scott Stanford? I have no idea. Must be backstage announcer. And Vladimir Kozlov with the Iron Curtain. So yeah, I'm just trying to remember the matches. Oh, very happy with the AJ versus Brock match. You know, we all assumed Brock was going to win, which he did. And thankfully, he turned up for the match and both had a very good showing. Which is unsurprising given it's AJ Styles. But given some of Brock's recent outings, I was a little worried. But, like I said, he showed up and he put on a great performance. So we got Yoshitatsu and, oh, Mark Henry with the world's strongest slam. And that's going to be poor Miz there. Poor Miz. I was expecting to see Triple H actually just join Shane. Would have made it a bit more interesting, but did reset the status quo in the men's Survivor Series match, but so be it. We got a bit of Big Boss Man. And we got another, what I'm guessing is the Rainbow Rare. Let's call them Rainbow Rares and have somebody correct me. It's Wade Barrett, who's rocking at 82 and 77 in defense and attack. So what I'm going to do after this pile, I'm going to have a quick count of how many cards we've actually got there in the need pile. Because it's looking pretty good so far. Although the double pile and beyond is starting to catch up with it. And we got Alberto Del Rio, Mark Henry, Josh Matthews, Triple H's signature, the Sledgehammer, and a clean, well, mostly clean shaven Daniel Bryan. Not fully, but there we go. And we got another TLC. Jerry the King Lawler. Right, so I've noticed there's two Jerry the King Lawlers. There's one in with his gaudy t-shirt, shall we say, and there's also one with him dressed as the King. So bear with me while I find that one. There we go. So that's rather interesting. I suppose it's Raw announcer Jerry Lawler there, and Jerry the King Lawler as the WWE legend. So if you compare the two, you can see he's actually a bit younger in his King photo. So let's pop that there and that one, and I'll sort those out in a moment. And we got Kelly, AJ, looking a bit plain with her attire there, but you know, she spruced it up in the end. And we got Evan Bourne with Airborne. And let's crack on with a few more. Yet another How to Play. Oh, and speaking of Survivor Series, there's our Survivor Series pay-per-view card. So, like I said, the logos keep on changing. But and there we go. We got Trish Stratus and another King. So the King could. Oh, and we got Stone Cold Steve Austin. That's pretty cool. He's in the Legends pile. And oh, Kofi Kingston. So I'm not doing too bad on getting these champion cards. I think we got quite a few there. Only had one double of them as well. And there's a Sledgehammer. Oh, Steel Pipe. Tell a lie. Weren't reading what was on the card. Just saw the pipeness of it. So Steel Pipe. Barry Windham, one of the 4 horsemen, I believe. Night of Champions. Well, we all know what time it is. It's Vader time, so he's going to pop on that. And Triple H with the pedigree. And I believe that's a poor Jeff Hardy, I believe. No, that's actually Undertaker. I blame the light of the camera making his neck look a little bit red there, so assuming it was Jeff's pink hair. My bad. My apologies to the Undertaker. Oh, we got David Otunga. Super exciting, but if we need him, we need him. Jinder Mahal. Elimination Chamber. Cowboy Bob Orton. And, oh, IRS. I quite like that one in his suit there. That is pretty cool. So it makes a change to see him in a full suit as opposed to without the jacket and the red suspenders. Although that is a what you might call a relatively iconic look for him. We got the usual Kurt Hawkins, SummerSlam, Papa Shango. Oh, Brodus Clay. Wow, he was knocking about back in 2008. I suppose he was. Starting to show my age here. We got Kofi Kingston with a boom drop. Can't remember if we got that, but that's why we put it in that pile and deal with it a little bit later. This one's being problematic to open, shall we say. Let's try it the other way. There we go. Finally got him. And we got Jimmy Uso. I'm just going to put all the Usos there and deal with them later. Ezekiel Jackson, I Quit, Beth Phoenix, and the game Triple H. So this is going to be pack 39. Again, so I split them into piles of 20, so it's a bit easier to know when we're at the end how many we do or don't have. And again, that's another Lucky Cannon. No clue who that is. No clue who he went on to be or who he was beforehand. Another Primo. Oh, we got Karma, the former Awesome Kong. The Miz. And an Alberto Del Rio champion card. I think we got that, but again, put it in the pile. Check later. So pack number 40 gives us another Night of Champions. Sheamus, I think we've had that. Yes, we have. Kane, Layla, and Eve with a moonsault. So I'm just going to have a quick flick through these cards and see how many we got so far. So we just took a little break, had a cup of tea, because, you know, we're British, is what we do apparently. And counted up how many cards we actually need out of the pile. So we got 138 out of the 200 cards we pulled, so we're not doing bad. I had a quick look at some of the cards available. There are championship titles available, which we haven't pulled any yet. So hopefully we get a few of those. So in the end I was correct in thinking that these cards were the rainbow cards, so we're not doing bad. See a bit of a rainbow effect when it catches the light. So onwards and upwards, on to pack 41. Oh, there's 2 packs stuck together. I thought it was a bit thick. Then again, I didn't really notice because I'm so used to these 10th edition Slam Attax packs. Just make sure the rubbish goes in the bin as usual. And let's get everything all lined back up. And we got some Sergeant Slaughter, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, Ravishing Rick Root, all legends so far. And we got Maurice. I don't think we've got Maurice, so let's start a new pile. So that's the ones we need there. And it's going to be Maurice and Sheamus. So yeah, as we checked through, we saw there was obviously Raw, SmackDown, and we've seen some of the NXT guys, and there are a grand total of 5 NXT cards. And this one gives us Layla, can't remember, so again, we'll have to go through at some point, check who we got, but I know we got Jerry Lawler, Ryder and Primo, I don't know if we need that, and we got the Wasteland from Wade Barrett. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, you can hear the packs stuck together. Now let's crack on. So it'd be nice to find some title cards sometime soon. But we got the Steel Chair. Let's put that one there. I know we got Over the Limit, Steel Cage, Termina, and Ted DiBiase, which I believe was one of the first ones we pulled. So that pack was no good. But it's bound to happen the further in we get. And we got Survivor Series. Oh, we got The Rock. So he's on Raw. And a Lumberjack match. Oh, Paul Bearer, that's nice to see. And John Cena with the Attitude Adjustment, which looks to be from a British Raw. As you can see, the Union Jack in the background there. And as I was doing some research, I realised that the set is actually from 2011, which makes a lot more sense now as we look at the cards. I thought 2008 was a bit early for NXT. I know it is in one of its early incarnations in these packs anyway. But just obviously on the back of the box that I got, it did say 2008. So we've got Jake the Snake Roberts, I know we definitely need that one, as well as the Great Khali. And Rosa Mendez. Along with some Theodore Long. Oh, and another signature move. Sheamus with the High Cross. So very much a razor's edge there. I'm not sure if we've seen the bad guy Razor Ramon in any of these packs, if he's even in them. I'm thinking he might not be, due to some issues he had at the time, which are hopefully mostly cleared up now, seeing as he has been inducted into the Hall of Fame. So that's always nice. And we've got Jack Swagger, and we got John Cena. I think we got that, but as usual, pop him in the pile to check later. And it gives us a table, Steamboat, Capital Punishment, Show, and we've got Christian with the Kill Switch, previously known as the Unprettier, which I quite like the Unprettier. Kill Switch ain't bad, but it's a little bit generic. At least with the Unprettier, it's, you know, it's a bit more memorable. And this one's going to give us yet another one of those. Oh, we got the Royal Rumble. Royal Rumble is my favourite pay-per-view. Usually lets me down, but I still enjoy it. Oh, let's pop in there. And we got the ambulance match. Probably my favourite moment of the year is watching Roman Reigns go to spear Strowman into the ambulance. And Strowman just steps aside to see Roman Reigns spear himself into it. I thought that was absolutely hilarious. And we got Cody Rhodes, another Night of Champions. Oh, and we got the Undertaker. So that's pretty cool. So I'd be interested to know what other collections you've all collected, especially with the WWE ones. The Slam Attax 10th edition were my first foray into these, and I thought, well, let's go back a little bit and see what other ones we got. We've got the Disappointment as Hornswoggle and the Great Khali, and also got Lumberjack match, Yoshi Tatsu, and we've got Brie Bella. Again, I think we got that, but you what we usually do, put it in the pile. So yeah, let me know what collections you've actually collected, and if you've completed any of them. Oh, we got the Viper Randy Orton, I think I must have mentioned that. Byron Saxton of NXT, Hillbilly Jim. Oh, Gorilla Monsoon. That's always nice to see. And RKO, which we grabbed earlier. So the doubles pile is slowly building up. About the same size, well, probably about 2/3 the size of our need pile. And we got Layla, Wade Barrett. I'm starting to forget who we got. Oh, Tyler Rex. I mean, that's something. And we got The Miz. And we got Rey Mysterio with the 619. Before we started on pack 41, like I said, we needed only 85 more base cards from these packs to finish it off. Obviously, quite a few of them were the foil ones, so that could take a while. But we got Bossman, Gail Kim. Oh, we got a stretcher match. That's pretty cool. Looks to be Triple H with Orton, I believe. And let's tidy them up. We got Christian and Brie Bella. I can never remember which Bella twin we got, so put them in the pile. Sort them all out later. For all I know, we got both Nikki and Brie, but I can't remember. So it's stuff. Table. Oh, Booker T. Oh, actually active Booker T as well, because he's on SmackDown there. Yoshi Tatsu and Mark Henry. That's quite the interesting team. Daniel Bryan and Evan Bourne with Airborne. We got the ring bell. I don't think we got that one yet. Ranjin Singh, Heath Slater, The Game, Triple H, and Lie Detector from R-Truth. And who's this? David Otunga. No disqualification match. Can't see that ending very well for Randy Orton, but I'm sure at least one person's going to go, no, it actually went very well, so if it did, that's great. Zack Ryder and Primo, Christian with the kill switch. What's this? This is the pay-per-view. And we got another Alberto Del Rio, Nikki Bella, Alex Riley, or A-Rod as he was sometimes known, Greg the Hammer Valentine, and we got the Elimination Chamber. Let's get your words correct. So still no titles. I mean, are they just like super rare, or do they only come in certain packs? Like tins? I don't know. It's getting a little bit worrying. So we're over halfway there. So we got Slaughter, Caitlyn, Hillbilly Jim. We pulled that one out. Oh, we got the Road Warriors in their black gear, which makes a bit of a change. Oh, that looks pretty cool. And another AJ. So the AJ's soon to be, well, she became AJ Lee. That's what we're going for. We got TLC, Edge, Lumberjack, Darren Young, and Sin Cara with the moonsault side suplex, which I know we got. So we're starting to pull quite a few of these signature move cards, which isn't surprising because they are 1 and 2. And another Otunga, No DQ, Riggers, Earthquake, and Wasteland. So no joy in that pack. So this is going to be pack number 60. So if we were to win just 100 packs, we'd be 60% of the way there. But because we got 108, we're not quite. Survivor Series, Steel Pipe. Oh, Gold Dust. Oh, we do quite like Gold Dust. So quite good. But we got that one. And Capital Punishment and Rowdy Roddy Piper. Right, so we're on to pack 61 to 80. At least that's how it should be if I counted correctly. So still no title cards. So we've got to try and get them all out of 40 packs. I don't have much faith. I'll have to actually have a look in those play guides, see if there's anything interesting. We got Wade Barrett. Oh, we got the Hell in the Cell, which is Orton versus Sheamus. Kane and Big Show, which is quite nice. Oh, Matt Striker and Cody Rhodes with the Crossroads. So that's cool. It's nice to see him doing well for himself in New Japan and Ring of Honor now. Getting to fulfill his potential, as they say. And we have Stretcher Match, Ricardo Rodriguez, Dream, Chamber, and Brie Bella. I'm pretty sure we did pull a Brie Bella earlier, so that one can go there. Nikki Bella. Let's go there. Junkyard Dog, Steel Pipe, Force Count Anyway, we got that one. Oh, and we got a nice Randy Orton card there. Again, I think we pulled that earlier in the video because I'm looking at the stats and thinking it's not 100, as I thought it might have been. So it's entirely possible that The Miz is the best card out of all this. And that gives us Scott Stanford, Steel Cage, Funk, Bigelow, and Layla. Nothing interesting there, and nothing we need. I'd have thought I'd have a technique by now of opening all these cards, but no, we still struggle. And we got Guitar, Caitlyn, John Cena, check that, who knows, John Morrison, and I know we got both Usos. Unfortunately, we got no binder for these, so we are missing that. But we'll find somewhere to store them sooner or later. And we got Vengeance, Rock, Diesel, Sin Cara, who knows. Definitely know we got his Moonsault Side Slam. Oh, I can't pronounce. I have a lot of trouble pronouncing Moonsault Side Slam. Suppose it's a sort of warm-up exercise you might do with your vocals. Moonsault Side Slam. See, it's not even working. Moonsault Side Slam. And we got Jake Roberts, Great Carly, Cheeky Baby, Elimination Chamber, and Jack Swagger's Ankle Lock. Carry on. So Jack Swagger Ankle Lock was pretty cool. We got Mr. Face to Facts Kurt Hawkins, Cody Rhodes, Henry, Hell in a Cell, and Zack Ryder. Let's carry on. Starting to get a feel for when they come with the playmats, because they do feel a bit thicker than the rest, and it just doesn't mean there's anything special in there as far as I'm aware. If there is, I'll have to go digging through the rubbish to find the playmats, but there we go. Ambulance Match, Steel Chairs, Bella Twins, and this one's going to give us, oh, Dolph Ziggler with the zigzag. So we can't be doing too bad on the signature moves. Got a good feeling we'll probably complete those with all these packs. Like you said, it is just worrying, no titles whatsoever. Like I said, somebody will correct me and say, oh, you get them in these tins, or you get them in this. So, oh, we got Yokozuna. That's pretty cool. So, 81 in defense, 75 attack. Shawn Michaels, and another Del Rio. So, that's the only good I had problem with collecting some of the older cards. No one to really trade with. Not that I really have many people to trade with anyway, even if we're collecting the new ones. But this gives us Jimmy Uso, Josh Matthews, Titus O'Neil, not sure if that's the last one we need for NXT, DiBiase, and Undertaker. That was the DiBiase messing me up there. Undertaker with the tombstone. Pretty sure we got it, but put it in the pile, just in case. So I know this is going to be a long video. Probably feeling more WrestleMania than it is Vengeance. Mr. Wonderful, Natalia, Gabriel and Heath Slater, Holla at your boy, and oh, we got Triple H. So it's interesting to see the stats on H. He's got 81 defense and 90 attack, so not as overpowered as you might think. Good stats, but not in the 100 club. And this is going to give us, oh, we got Tyson Kidd. So, can't say we've seen Tyson Kidd yet. Pretty sure we've seen Primo though. Vladimir, probably. DiBiase, yeah. And literally pulled that, so we know for sure that is in there. That's right, faux show. We're going with faux show. We're going to embrace it. We said it. Embrace it. Another How to Play. And we got Mason Ryan, Mark Henry, Rodriguez, Barrett, and another Dolph Ziggler zigzag. So, no strange seeing Ziggler on Raw, as we're so used to him on SmackDown at the moment. But that's how it goes. So it's just also interesting to see who's still on Raw and SmackDown from these cards, and who's still around. And that gives us David Hart Smith. I know he's not. Matthews is gone. He's long gone. as is Rosa Mendes and Todd Grisham. And oh, this is an interesting one, tag team champions. So we got Justin Gabriel and Heath Slater. Gabriel is long gone, but Slater's still around and rocking what is arguably quite a better haircut than that strange bob thing he has going on there. So, usual. And oh, looks like we've got 2 item cards. We've got Fire Extinguisher. Oh, we got some Brass Knucks. Can't say I've seen them. Maybe they're Finleys. A-Rai and Trent Beretta, who's doing very well for himself in New Japan as part of Roppongi Vice. So that's always good to see somebody who's being released doing well for themselves. And we've got Uso Brothers, Rude, Valentine, Grisham, and another Cody Rhodes Crossroads. So we're cracking on well with these packs. Never know, it might be the final 8 packs, the bonus packs so to speak, that have the title cards in. We can only hope. Only hope. We got Royal Rumble, Regal, Microphone, DiBiase, and another Christian. But that's still kind of cool. So I'm guessing this was probably when Christian came back from TNA after his stint as Captain Charisma. Christian Cage. Captain Charisma is his nickname in general. And there we go. Batista, Scott, Sheamus, Highcross. So might be able. So the doubles pile is now a little bit higher than the need pile, but again, we haven't actually sorted out the need pile. So obviously all the doubles are coming up higher because we haven't sorted it out yet. TLC match, Karma, Teddy, and Taker. So 81 to 100. This one feels like we got one of the how to play guides. Yes, it does. Like I said, we're getting good at them. If they were anything special back in the day, wouldn't have done a bad job of identifying them. Bossman, Regal, casket match. Oh, I don't think we pulled that, so that's quite good. But I know we definitely have Coco Beware. So I am aware we have Coco Beware. Oh, and we have the Masterpiece Chris Masters. So that's quite nice. You know, it wasn't exactly the best when he had his first run, and yeah, it was alright after that. So we got Trash Can. If you excuse me, we have Vicky Guerrero, and we got another John Cena. And oh, my apologies, I forgot to reset the camera to the usual position. So if you didn't catch any of the cards there, I do apologise. So them's the breaks. We got Layla, Santino, Hillbilly Jim, Melina, and another RKO. So yeah, let's carry on with these now that we can actually see the packs. And oh, we got Extreme Rules, so that's always a good one. And Caitlyn, Tyler X, definitely got that. Let's pop that Extreme Rules up there. Zack Ryder, and when they usually stick together, it means we got a half decent card. And well, it's the Great Khali with 58 defense and 78 attack. So we're not doing too bad on the Rainbow Foil champions, as they call them. So let's carry on with these. Again, still no championship cards. That's all I'm going to go on about now. No championship cards, no championship cards. And Tyler X, Jack Swagger, Ziggler with the zigzag. Nothing interesting there. But, oh well. At least we'll have a near complete base set perhaps after this. Royal Rumble, which we've already discussed because I said it was my favourite pay-per-view of the year. Jimmy Snuka, Jack Swagger, and we got the Big Show. So again, do we need it? Don't know. Put it in the pile. Call it done. And let's carry on with these. And it's going to give us Lucky Cannon, which we already got, Primo, Brass Knucks, Diesel, and Paul Bearer. So we've got all those. So I wasn't really watching that much around 2011, so obviously I'm familiar with quite a few of the stars on here now because they're still around, or, you know, they've just been around for so long, you just know them. Oh, beat the clock match, yeah, that's, I guess that's something. Kofi Kingston, boom drop. But yeah, sort of dipped in and out around that time. Usually watching, say, the Rumbles at WrestleMania, but it wasn't really holding me at that time. Really got back into the wrestling, probably about 2014, I think. So, honestly, it was the Shield that got me. And oh, this is a bit weird, Paul. We got 4 items, but okay, with a Rey Mysterio. That's a bit strange, but I suppose it's bound to happen. Yeah, it was around about, I think, 2014, when it was obviously the Rumble, and then it was the Shield mainly who kept me interested, as well as the Wyatt family. I think it was that year when they faced off at Elimination Chamber, was it? It was just generally, you know, quite hyped for that match and really enjoyed it. And those are the 2 teams that got me to stick around after WrestleMania. So credit to them. They got me back into the product and I'm enjoying it. Went on and caught some NXT with Bo Dallas as their NXT champion before dropping it to Neville. So we carried on from there and, oh, we got a kendo stick. That's what kept us watching the program. Watching the brand, so to say. Ugh. Tell we're getting on quite a bit because words are failing me. Jack Swagger with the ankle lock. Again, not sure if we got it. Put it in the pile. So yeah, always dipped in and out of wrestling throughout my life. Caught a bit of the late Attitude Era as they were airing it on Channel 4, which was quite nice. So it was quite good to catch a bit of that. Remember seeing, I think it was Austin drop Triple H in the car. We got the Miz Skull Crushing finale, that's cool. So I keep thinking I never saw some of the Attitude Era, but I did. And then there was also SmackDown on Sky 1. Obviously it was the edited show, so Jack Capella. Not a clue, but not a clue. But yeah, the edited show on Sky 1, which I quite enjoyed. Got me into it again. So in a way, I'm kind of used to these random crowd shots whenever something happens. Because that's what they used to do. If there was a weapon shot on SmackDown, they cut to the crowd. So you're like, oh, you can hear the sound of the weapon hitting, but that's about it. But obviously it was a great time because we had the SmackDown 6 on there. Oh, we got good old JR. Oh, Vladimir. Nikolai Volkov. There we go, there's Vladimir. See, that's what it was. I was calling the next card. You all believe me, right? Don't you? Please? But yeah, watching the SmackDown 6 on there. That's what really got me into it again at that period and just went off the boilers. And went to college and uni and didn't have as much access to it. There was also at the time a podcast called the Monday Night Countdown, so shout out to anybody who used to be on that and is listening or and watching this, because that was a really entertaining podcast that I really did enjoy. And that stopped around the same time as I went to university and, you know, just started to lose a bit of interest. It was nice because they covered Raw as well, which I didn't really watch that much of at the time, because like I said, SmackDown was the most accessible for me, so that's what we went for. And speaking of the SmackDown 6, there's Rey Mysterio, Morrison, Barrett, and another Evan Bourne. So yeah, that was, obviously had some great matches on there, on SmackDown. But like I said, dipping in and out, done it all my life. You know, I watched in the mid-90s, but then we moved, so again, not had the access to it. So, didn't really watch it until the late Attitude Era. And JTG, Funk, Warriors, and Dean Malenko, and another Gabriel and Kidd. So yeah, that's pretty much a rough sort of history of my wrestling watching. First WrestleMania I actually remember is WrestleMania, was it 9, I think? WrestleMania 9. That was with Bret Hart against Yokozuna, and then Hogan came in and did his Hogan thing. Because, well, it's Hogan. I can't say what I think of him if I'm trying to keep this family friendly, shall we say. And Wade Barrett. But yeah, maybe not the most exciting memory to have of WrestleMania 9, considering how it all went. But we do remember Taker versus Giant Gonzalez. And, oh, we got handcuffs. Maybe we got those, maybe we don't. Eve. Ellen Cell and Earthquake. Not seen any Typhoon. You'd have thought they'd have the 2 there. They might well have, we just haven't pulled it. So, if I counted right, which I keep saying if, because I'm not sure, this is pack 100. But, like I said, we ended up with under 8, so we might get lucky. There's Connor, Over the Limit, Yokozuna, Rowdy, and we finish off with a Mark Henry's World's Strongest Slam. That's the 100 done. So now we're on to the last 8, which appear to be bonus packs. Let's just call them bonus packs, because we weren't expecting these. So anything we get out of these is just all gravy, as some say. That gives us Royal Rumble, Dolph Ziggler. Again, can't remember if we got it, but that's what we usually do. The crutches, and this must be something half decent in the back. It's a big show, so this is half decent as you want it to be. And let's go on with these, so not long left. So if you're still here at this point in the video, I can only thank you all, because I'm fading fast enough, and I can only imagine how badly you're all feeling now. Well, I hope you're not feeling badly, of course. You know, I'm just hoping this wasn't a slog for you. Might well have been. But either way, I thank you all for watching. You know, and I appreciate each and every one of you taking your time out of your day and go, oh, we're going to watch me open some cards. So, always nice. So, let's get these final ones done. Still not worked out a half decent way besides just splitting the pack like that. Extreme Rules. Oh, that's... I know we pulled a SummerSlam, it just seems a bit different. Maybe it's just me, maybe it's just fatigue. Tunga and Mike McGillicuddy. I can't say I recognise that one, so let's put that there. No, we got Great Khali, because we've very, very recently pulled that. So let's crack on. And I think what I'll do, I'll just just all hold on until I've opened these. What I'll do is I'll let you all know how many we got and how many we need at the end of this video, so won't leave you all in suspense or trying to work it out yourselves. So this is just almost there, almost there. Santino and Kozlov. Trish. Barry Windham, Termina, and Piper. So we are on the penultimate pack. And it's going to give us Michael Cole, Cody Rhodes. Oh, Drew McIntyre. We haven't seen Drew yet. Fortunately, he's out injured at the moment, but wish him a speedy recovery. And this gives us Vladimir Kozlov with the Iron Curtain. And the final pack is going to be... Let's see if we got something good. Hopefully another rainbow card if we need it. Well, that's not how I'd want to start off. It's Hornswoggle, the alleged anonymous general manager. Brass Knucks, Ladder, DiBiase, and Chris Masters with the Master Lock. Haven't seen that one, so that's very good. So we finally had a chance to go for the cards and see how many we have. And we got most of them, and surprisingly we not got the titles like I said. So the missing cards are Kane and Sheamus Champion, signature moves of John Morrison with Starship Pain and Ezekiel Jackson Torture Rack, obviously the title belt, and Kofi Kingston from Raw. Not even a rare card, we're just missing it. I'm not too worried, because what we're going to do is we're going to order the cards from Topps. They should hopefully have them in stock, as they've been recorded from retailers obviously, so that's not going to be a problem. So we're going to be able to complete the set hopefully. So I thank you all for joining me in this video. It's been a long one, I know. I'm sure the others will be quite a bit shorter. I've ordered the Slam Attax 10th edition advent calendar, so we will be going through that in December, providing it arrives in time. That's it for today, so remember, if you like what you've seen, press the thumbs up button. If you want your friends and family to know about the video, share the link, and if you want to be really cool and you haven't already, subscribe. So until next time, see ya.